I came dragging the weight of all my days, with a tired body and a soul lost in the haze. Nobody saw the cracks I carried deep inside. Nobody heard me crying with the wind where I would hide. I lost myself looking for light in someone's eyes. I broke apart holding guilt that wasn't mine to carry or disguise. And when I couldn't hold my own sky anymore, I fell down on my knees and begged the earth to open up its door. But the earth, she heard me, she held me like a child, as if to say you're safe now, rest here for a while. He was hurting, he was hidden, heal the wounds that time has never mended. There's an ancient fire that lives inside your core that lights what's broken and awakens something more. Heal like the water washing down the mountain, like the sacred flame that warms what cold keeps counting. You don't have to carry strength through every storm. Sometimes healing starts the moment you let go of what you've worn. Carried nights that felt like stars upon my chest. I've bitten down on silence just to hide it from the rest. I smiled with my lips while my soul was drowning slow. Pretended I was fine when there was nowhere left to go. But there's something in the sound of this old flute that finds me, something reaching for the roots where all my pain grows blindly, as if the wind already knew the place I bleed and brought me sacred medicine from a land I've never seen. And the night she told me with the voice of ancient flame, what once broke you doesn't know you. More than all your pain. Yeah, he was hurting, he was hidden, heal the wounds that time has never mended. There's an ancient fire that lives inside your core that lights what's broken and awakens something more. Heal like the water washing down the mountain, like the sacred flame that warms what cold keeps counting. You don't have to carry strength through every storm. Sometimes healing starts the moment you let go of what you want. I've touched the bottom and I found the bottom has ground, and in that ground are seeds still waiting to be found, watered by the very tears I thought were wasted, blooming flowers where there used to be a wasteland. I've seen scars turn into roots that hold you steady. I've seen sunlight after nights I thought would never end already. And if I'm standing here still singing after everything, it's because something deep inside refused to lose its wings. inside your core that lights what's broken and awakens something more. Heal like the water washing down the mountain, like the sacred flame that warms what cold keeps counting. You don't have to carry strength through every storm. Sometimes healing starts the moment you let go of what you've worn. Opened my eyes and the sky gave me one more day. The sun kissed the earth in colors I don't deserve to taste. I felt the air fill my lungs like it was the very first time, and my heartbeat reminded me that being here is the sign. I never asked for this gift and yet it's here again. The morning greets me gently without asking where I've been. Every step upon the grass, every drop of morning dew is a letter from the universe saying I'm still here with you. And how can I not be grateful if even pain has taught me well that being alive is the most beautiful miracle no words can tell. Thank you for the rain that feeds my deepest root. Thank you for the fire that holds me when the night is cruel. Thank you for these eyes that still can see the dawn, and for this heart that's broken but still beating on and on. Thank you for the eagle teaching me to see beyond. Thank you for the river washing clean what I had wrong. Today I have no offerings, just this voice inside my chest, and this grateful song that rises, giving you my very best. The things I had when my eyes could only see the missing and the sad. I walked blind, stepping on flowers, never looking down, chasing distant stars while the sun was warming all around. But life sat me down before the empty space, and right there I understood the value of this place. I don't need a palace or a crown made out of gold. I just need to wake and know I'm breathing, growing old. Because even tears are gifts that I am thankful for. To feel is proof I'm living and I'm worthy to the core. Thank you for the rain that feeds my deepest root. Thank you for the fire that holds me when the night is cruel. Thank you for these eyes that still can see the dawn, and for this heart that's broken but still beating on and on. Thank you for the eagle teaching me to see beyond. Thank you for the river washing clean what I had wrong. Today I have no offering, just this voice inside my chest, and this grateful song that rises, giving you my very best. Thank you for my mother and the shelter of her name. Thank you for the hands that hold the choices that I've made. For the wolf that taught me strength is found inside the pack. For the moon that lights my way when darkness pulls me back. Thank you for the falls that made my knees unbreakable. Thank you for the losses teaching me what's truly valuable. Life, I owe you nothing, for you've given me it all. And the only thing I can do is sing before I fall. Thank you for my life now. Thank you for the light somehow. Thank you for the rain that feeds my deepest root. Thank you for the fire that holds me when the night is cruel. Thank you for these eyes that still can see the dawn, and for this heart that's broken but still beating on and on. Thank you for the eagle teaching me to see beyond. Thank you for the river washing clean what I had wrong. Today I have no offerings, just this voice inside my chest, and this grateful song that rises, giving you my very best. I come running from a noise that has no name, from 1,000 screaming thoughts I cannot take. My head is spinning like a storm that never dies, and my hands no longer know what to release or what to hide. I've been chasing what was missing for so long that I forgot what I was searching for was here all along. Today I don't want battles or answers incomplete. Today I only want a place where my soul can finally sleep. Take me where the silence doesn't feel like being alone, where standing still becomes the bravest thing I've ever known. Give me peace at night that rests upon the water, like the wolf that laid his body down when he was done with running. Father, give me peace like the snow that never asks for reason, simply falls in silence, covering the wounds of every season. I don't need the world to stop and wait for me. I just need a single breath to finally feel free. There's somewhere deep inside a sky that doesn't shake remains, and my soul still has a throne where nothing haunts until I carried all the fears of what tomorrow brings, and all the the guilt of yesterday still pulling at my strings. I held control of everything to keep the fear away, and ended up a prisoner inside the walls I made. But tonight something broke apart inside my chest. It wasn't pain, it was the armor I no longer need to dress. And for the first time in years I took a breath with only 10. And I discovered letting go weighs less than holding on with empty hands. Take me where the clock is not demanding I be flawless, where being vulnerable becomes my way of being honest. Feed me boys tonight, the rest upon the water like the wolf that laid his body down when he was done with running. Father, give me peace like the snow that never asks for reason, simply falls in silence, covering the wounds of every season. I don't need the world to stop and wait for me. I just need a single breath to finally feel free. That somewhere deep inside a sky that doesn't shake remains, and my soul still has a throne where nothing haunts or change. I look for peace in arms that were not meant to hold me. I look for peace in winds that once I reached and felt so empty. I look for peace in noise so I could drown the echo out. And peace was always here inside me, waiting to be found. Today I sit upon the earth and open up my hands, not to receive but just to let the wind take all my plans. The worries and the names, so that's my spirit owes. Today I choose to carry nothing, and that's how my calm grows. Peace inside my thunder. Peace that pulls me under. Give me peace tonight, that rests upon the water like the wolf that laid his body down when he was done with running. Father, give me peace like the snow that never asks for reason, simply falls in silence, covering the wounds of every season. I don't need the world to stop and wait for me. I just need a single breath to finally feel free. That somewhere deep inside the sky that doesn't shake remains, and my soul still has a throne where nothing haunts or changes. They told me I would never make it on my own, that a broken woman doesn't have the strength to build a home. They looked at me with pity, like I'd already died, and shut the door behind me, leaving nothing left inside. I've swallowed words of shame that burned me going down. I walked on shattered glass and never made a sound. They ripped away the pieces I believed were all of me, and left me standing hollow in the mud with kind of fire is born exactly where the blow is cut the deepest wire. Even with my knees still scarred and bleeding, I rise even when my voice is cracked and barely breathing. Because a woman who has touched the bottom knows no fear. Because the one who's lost it all has nothing left to tear. I rise like the river breaking through the drought, like the she-wolf guarding everything she can't live without. Take whatever's left of me, it doesn't matter what is gone, because what still burns inside of me is something no one takes along. I've fallen down so many times, the ground already knows my face. I've gotten up so many times, my legs have grown their wings of grace. It wasn't luck that kept me breathing through the dark. It was the rage I turned into a reason and a spark. I've given birth to dreams inside the worst of storms. I've stitched my open wounds together with my own torn forms. And if someone asks me where I find the strength to stand, I say I found it in the very place they broke me with their hands. Because I wasn't born to live forever on my knees. I was born to set on fire every wall that tried to free. I rise even with my knees still scarred and bleeding. I rise even when my voice is cracked and barely breathing. Because a woman who has touched the bottom knows no fear. Because the one who's lost it all has nothing left to tear. I rise like the river breaking through the drought, like the she-wolf guarding everything she can't live without. Take whatever's left of me, it doesn't matter what is gone, because what still burns inside of me is something no one takes along. I've buried versions of myself that couldn't serve me. I've burned the mirrors that were only there to hurt me. I've screamed in silence, trapped behind four walls alone. And I discovered that the strongest cage is one you build on your own. But today I break the bars with the same hands that used to tremble. Today I walk upon my fear like it was sacred ground assembled. And if tomorrow I should fall, it won't be the first time down, but it won't be the last time either that I wear my rising crown. Take whatever's left of me, it doesn't matter what is gone, because what still burns inside of me is something no one takes along. Ooh. like you were living in a hollow where my secrets sleep. You didn't come with miracles or signs across the sky. You came just like the air without demanding reasons why. Before I ever learned to speak your name out loud, you were already weaving me between the stars and ground. Before my very first breath, you had already saved a place between your hands where I could rest and be embraced. And now that I can feel you, how do I explain it to the world that the greatest love I've known can't be touched but can be heard? I love you from the most broken place inside my story. I love you from the ashes left behind when I lost my glory. You are the fire where my winter finally melts away. You are the song my silence never learned to put away. I love you like the earth loves the very first rain falling, like the night loves the moon although she never hears her calling. I have no temples I can offer, no words big enough to hold, just this indigenous voice that shakes each time your name is told. I'm not the most devoted and I'm not the one who never doubts. I've screamed against the heavens and I've cursed what faith is all about. I've walked with my back turned, denying you existed there. And still when I looked over my shoulder, you were standing everywhere. You never asked perfection as a price to love me whole. You never asked me to become someone before you'd save my soul. You simply waited like the fire waits for wood to come, with patience, without judgment, without conditions, none. And what can I give back if everything I own is yours already? If even this song rising from my chest was born to keep you steady. I love you from the most broken place inside my story. I love you from the ashes left behind when I lost my glory. You are the fire where my winter finally melts away. You are the song my silence never learned to put away. I love you like the earth loves the very first rain falling, like the night loves the moon although she never hears her calling. I have no temples I can offer, no words big enough to hold, just this indigenous voice that shakes each time your name is told. I've looked for love in bodies that were gone before the morning. I've looked for love in promises that broke without a warning. I've looked for love in applause that only lasted for a while. And the only one who stayed was the one who never asked me for a smile. You loved me when I didn't know the way to love myself. You saw me when I hid away from everyone and everything else. You placed your hands exactly where nobody dared to go. places no one's to know. My soul belongs to you now. Your love is all that's growing somehow. I love you from the most broken place inside my story. I love you from the ashes left behind when I lost my glory. You are the fire where my winter finally melts away. You are the song my silence never learned to put away. I love you like the earth loves the very first rain falling, like the night loves the moon, although she never hears her calling. I have no temples I can offer, no words big enough to hold. Just this indigenous voice that shakes each time your name is told. This morning, the river called me by my name, with a voice you cannot hear, but every living thing can claim. I knelt upon the ground and opened up my hands, and the earth gave back to me what life had buried in the sand. The eagle crossed the sky like riding down a prayer. The wind reached for my face as if to say I'm always there. And I understood that every leaf falling from that ancient tree was not dying, it was giving back what it adored from the free. And I realized the divine doesn't need a roof or a bell. The divine breathes in the rules of every river right and well. God speaks inside the thunder, waking up the place. God sings inside the river that has never learned a border or a chain. God sleeps inside the sea that hasn't seen the sun, and wakes up every midnight in the howling of the wild and fearless one. The sacred isn't far away, it doesn't hide behind a wall. It lives inside the ground we walk, the fire that warms us all. Every stone, every feather, every star becomes a sign. God doesn't need a language, nature speaks for the divine. My grandmother, she taught me walk with bare feet on the grass, to feel the heartbeat of the world beneath you beating slow and fast. She said never cross a river without speaking to it first, because every stream of water carry stories from the source. I've seen the wolf bow down before the moon like a believer. I've seen the bear awake and giving thanks without a fever. I've seen the salmon climb the stream already knowing it will die. And still it swims because its spirit tells it something waits on the other side. And every time the thunder shakes the sacred open land, I know I'm not forgotten. I was made and I was planned. God speaks inside the thunder, waking up the plains. God sings inside the river that has never learned a border or a chain. God sleeps inside the sea that hasn't seen the sun, and wakes up every midnight in the howling of the wild and fearless one. The sacred isn't far away, it doesn't hide behind a wall. It lives inside the ground we walk, the fire that warms us all. Every stone, every feather, every star becomes a sign. God doesn't need a language, nature speaks for the divine. I've slept beneath the sky no ceiling ever could replace. I've tasted water from a spring that knew eternity and grace. I've pressed my ear against the ground and heard her ancient song, a heartbeat slow and deep that told me here's where you belong. The deer won't ask the forest for permission to exist. The river doesn't beg the stone to let it pass through every twist. And I just like the rain, I wanna fall where I am needed, to water what is dry and give a drink to what has pleaded. The earth becomes your temple. The sacred life so gentle. God speaks inside the thunder, waking up the plains. God sings inside the river that has never learned a border or a chain. God sleeps inside the sea that hasn't seen the sun, and wakes up every midnight in the howling of the wild and fearless one. The sacred isn't far away, it doesn't hide behind a wall. It lives inside the ground we walk, the fire that warms us all. Every stone, every feather, every star becomes a sign. God doesn't need a language, nature speaks for the divine. The earth becomes your temple. I've sung to heal the places that were aching. I've sung to thank the life that I've been taking. I've sung for peace when everything was falling, and I've sung to stand when every wall was crashing. I've sung of love that can't be seen but can be felt. I've sung to the earth that holds me when I'm about to melt. But this song is different, this one isn't meant for me. This song is yours because without you none of this would ever be. And now that I am standing here with nothing left to wear, I only wanna tell you what my lips could never dare. Here I am, my soul undressed before your eyes. No more answers, no more questions, no more armor, no disguise. Here I am with everything I've been and everything I've done, with the beautiful, the ugly, with the broken and the numb. You know me deeper than I've ever known myself, and still you wait like the fire waits for winter just to warm what's cold and late. I don't deserve this kind of love, but you keep pouring without end. And tonight I lay it all down, I surrender, I descend. That I lost the one that's real. I've acted strong for everyone and forgot the way to feel. I gave the world the version that the world expected me to be, and hid the truth so deep inside where no one else could see. But you always saw the woman that cries when no one's watching, the one that shakes at 3 a.m., the one that's always running, the one that fakes she's got it all, the one who never asked for aid. You took that woman in your arms and said, I love you, don't be afraid. And for the first time in my life, I don't have to pretend at all. Before your eyes I'm only cracks, and still you call me beautiful. Here I am, my soul undressed before your eyes. No more answers, no more questions, no more armor, no disguise. Here I am with everything I've been and everything I've done, with the beautiful, the ugly, with the broken and the numb. You know me deeper than I've ever known myself, and still you wait like the fire waits for winter just to warm what's cold and late. I don't deserve this kind of love, but you keep pouring without end. And tonight I lay it all down, I surrender, I descend. Tried to find you in the books and in the doctrines. I've searched for you in temples and on corners made of stone. I've asked the wise, the blind, the elder on the road, and in the end I found you here inside me all alone. You were never far away, you never left my side. You were the heartbeat that I kept confusing with the cry. You were the voice behind my fear, still telling me to stay. You were the invisible embrace that held me every single day. Here I lay my armor down, and still you wait. Like the fire waits for winter just to warm what's cold and late. I don't deserve this kind of love, but you keep pouring without end. And tonight I lay it all down, I surrender, I descend.